I'm Banks.
Oh, I'm Josh.
Odd places going.
Viral. So you've heard the phrase life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, Declaration of Independence, right?
Hmm.
So I see at camp nowadays of people that really focus, there's a group of people focused on life, right? Keeping people healthy, not dying, focused on life. And there's a group of people focused on liberty. I want my freedom. I want to be able to go where I want to go and do what I want to do. Where's the camp for the pursuit of happiness? I almost feel like that's getting left out of the equation nowadays. Where is
Okay.
that?
Okay.
Where's the pursuit of happiness?
Okay. So there's three topics: life,
We got the
liberty.
lifers, we got the libertiers,
Yeah.
ers.
Yeah, and then we have the happiness. The liberties or the liberters or the liberty people,
Is
they
that a
want
French?
they want freedom. They want freedom. The
Oh,
life.
so wait, the lifers don't want freedom?
No. I mean, I'm narrowing it down. So the lifers want life, health, nice
Okay.
quality of life. Okay, so I think that's a physical thing. That's like I want my lungs to work. I want my body to work. The people who are pursuit of liberty, no, that's happiness. Liberty, life, liberty. They want freedom, which is ethereal. They want to go and do and say and do whatever they want to do. So that's not a physical thing. That is an intangible thing. Pursuit of happiness is, it's not just happiness that was in the Constitution or in the Bill of Rights. Bill of Rights, right?
Declaration of Independence, I think.
Declaration of Independence. It was
Close enough.
it was pursuit. It was the going towards happiness. Now, the odd thing about that is that it is pursuit. That means life, liberty, and you get a chance to go out and find your own happiness. Got it.
Right.
Got it. So I think those lifers, their happiness is actually taking care of themselves and taking care of others and making sure everybody's healthy and have a high quality of life. The libertarians, or the liberty people who are into the freedom, that is their happiness. Their happiness is, don't tell me what to do. Let me do whatever I want to do. I'll stay within the confines of rules and regulations. And there's a red light. I know I have to stop, and I need to pay my taxes so that we have this world that we live in, or country, or whatever. So their freedom is to do whatever they want to do. Now, I just tied in life and liberty in the same thing, which is the happiness. They both want the same thing, which is happiness, and the pursuit is both of them. I'll shut up now. Go ahead.
Right. But so let me throw a little wrench in a little bit. Can you have liberty without life? Can you have freedom if you're not alive? And let's turn it around and say, what's the point of life if you don't have liberty? So are they really two different camps? Or is it the same people with different talking points, but they all truly want freedom?
Okay. There are definitely two talking points. Now, in the Venn diagram of these people, there is an intersection that they both live in. And I think it's the pursuit of happiness. My pursuit of happiness, we all believe in the pursuit of happiness. And that area, that Venn diagram middle area, is where the libertarians and the life.
Libertarians.
Yeah. That is where they reside. Both of them reside. Now, you have the extremes. However, you have the extremes in any. I mean, when you're talking about our government, you have the extremes. I mean, we live in a world of extremes, which is. So.
What would happen though if we stopped talking about life only or liberty only and only focused on pursuit of happiness, however that is, and maybe find that balance?
Yes.
Because happiness, I think, still ties into success, which ties into freedom. There's one thing everyone wants, and that's freedom. And and I say that with this definition of freedom. Freedom is doing what you want, when you want, how you want, why you want, with whom you want. It's basically you literally script your entire life. If you want to be an asshole your entire life, bam, that's your freedom. If you want to be a good person, if you want to do this, if you want to fly airplanes, whatever, that's what everyone wants. They just don't want to be told what to do. Everybody wants the chance to do what the heck they want to do. And that's the pursuit of happiness.
Okay, I got it. I thought you were going to put one caveat in there, and that was at the end, you're going to say, as long as you do not harm others. You know, I mean, you can do what you want.
Oh, yes.
However, do not harm others. I mean, why? I mean, this is the question of freedom of religion and speech and Second Amendment is that don't tell me what to do. Let me do what I want to do. Okay, do what you want to do. Now turn around and make sure that at the end you don't hurt others. If you hurt others, boom, you can't do it. That's the line.
Well, let's define hurting others. So I would say hurting others is taking away someone else's freedom. If you infringe on someone else's freedom, that's the hurt I think you're referring to, or that's how I would see hurt.
I was thinking of physical hurt. I was thinking of
physical.
I don't like the way you look. I'm going to punch you in the face because I want to. Don't tell me not to. You know, I'm going to the extreme.
So if I can jail you for having a different political opinion because that's not hurting you. It's just you just don't get your freedom.
Okay.
Just
no physical aggression. I think it's too far. Now, when you talk about taking a freedom we have and another freedom, and they clash at some point, okay, I want to do whatever I want with my rubber band guns, and don't take my rubber band guns away. But they're my rubber band guns, and if I want to make a rubber band bazooka, I'm going to make a rubber band bazooka.
Right.
Okay. Now.
So make one. Now what?
So if I make them and I shoot one and it goes into your yard and it hits you in the eye, don't.
Well, now see, that's where you impinge upon my freedom to have two working eyes. See, part of my freedom is to be able to use my faculties and have eyes that work, and you just infringe upon my freedom to see.
Okay. So I don't know where to go.
So I agree with you. Physical harm is a subset, though, in my opinion, of the bigger hurt, the bigger pain that we can inflict is impinging someone else's freedom. So I think we're free up to that point. And then there's the general freedom of society that we all have to live together. And there's got to be some boundaries and some standards, of course.
Okay, so let's specify one. Let's jump into one.
Well, I guess hate speech is a good one. That's a tough one because people say I have the right to say what I want, but then if it inflames and incites violence towards a group of people, is that still your freedom and your right to do that? Because now it is inciting an usurpation, I don't know if that's a word, of someone else's freedom. It's usurping another group's freedom in a way. Not directly, it's kind of indirect, and that's where you get into trouble. That's where it's kind of, where do you draw the line?
Okay. I think we've talked about this. I'm going to jump into it again. You can do what you want to do and say what you want to say. Let's just go with freedom of speech. Say what you want to say, whatever. And I'm not saying hateful speech. I'm saying if you believe something you want to say, you say it. Now, go ahead. Okay.
But you're already judging right there. So what is hate versus not hateful speech? Because that's what it's going to come back to.
All right.
No matter what you say, it's going to.
Okay.
Come right back to that.
All right. I got it. Here we go. You can say whatever you want to say. Let's just go there. Say whatever you want to say. Okay. Yeah. However, what you say and what you document and others document what you say, you have to take responsibility for that. You with me?
I am, but some people won't. But yeah, I am with you.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Go, okay. You'll take responsibility for everything you say, correct?
I do, yes, and I believe everyone should. I'm with you. I agree with you. I'm just saying not everyone at all levels will agree with you.
Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. That's beside the point. So I think you take responsibility for what you say, and if you say something which causes people to go out and kill themselves or hurt themselves, at that extreme, then
or hurt others,
yeah, there is a part of responsibility you have to take for that and go, wait a minute, what I'm saying is, let's say it's hateful, or let's say it's a speech that makes people want to do just.
So here's the irony, Banks. Here's the irony of it. The people that will take responsibility for their speech will not do hate speech. They will realize that it's wrong. The ones doing hate speech are the ones that won't take responsibility for it.
That is an absolute. That is almost an absolute.
That's a generalization, but that's an irony of life that we live in.
Yeah.
And I can give many examples, recent examples. I won't get political or anything like that.
Yeah. I know it. I know it's out there.
So pursuit of happiness, really, that's what it's coming back to.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not without bounds. Maybe there's still got to be some limitations, but the life liberty thing, I'm not so sure that's any different.
I'm gonna just throw my last tidbit in about
Please.
life, liberty, and freedom of speech. What I do is that somebody wants to state their opinion to me, I will listen to them and I will not say anything back. I will let them talk it out themselves. And at some point, they will stop talking.
I don't know some of the people I know, but okay, that's good.
No, I'm not saying via text or anything or via messaging. I'm saying face to face, let them talk it out. And at some point, they will exhaust it or have to ask you what you think. Not that you have to tell them what you think. The point is, just let them talk it out.
Isn't that called the Ferber method, self-soothing, where you just let the baby cry it out? Isn't that kind of like what they talked about in?
Well, I did that with my kids. They get 10 minutes, and then we come in and hold them, and then 15 minutes, and if they're still crying, no, I use that. I use that with anybody who wants to talk a lot. I'm Banks.
I'm Josh. Odd places
going viral.